Hi friends, welcome back or welcome to the channel. You're just clicking on here because you're like, what is glue booking? I'm interested in it. Or you're also interested in the title, which is a Create and Destroy book. This was made for Family Dollar by Mary Ann. So there's the title there. These are normally just books that you use the prompts. It'll say like, leave this outside for 3 days and see what it looks like. Well, I decided let's turn it into a glue book with the prompts the best that I can. I hope that you enjoy this and maybe something in here will give you inspiration to try one of your own or just to get into glue booking or to start that glue book that I know that you've been waiting to start. Before we get to the desktop, I'm going to just show you real quick what the prompts are that I've chosen. The first one is a good warm-up one, and this is to create your own aquarium in your style. So I decided we're going to use both pages, so I'm just going to cover up the prompt. The second one, fill this spread with layers and create as many fun and interesting layers as you can. This is going to be a great one for any type of warming up for your next project, just to get your creative juices flowing. Finally, I think prompt number 3 is probably going to be my favorite, probably your all's favorite too. And it looks like this. You're like, what is that? All right, this says create a stain log. Smudge up each box with a different stain, but be sure to write what the stain is in each box. Anything goes. All right, well, I'm doing glue booking, so I'm not going to take actual things and make stains, but I'm going to add things that I think could create a stain. Maybe text, images, stickers, whatever it is, and we're going to fill this up with things that make stains. All right, let's get creative. First of all, I thought this is talking about transform this page into an Easter egg pattern. I'm not going to do that. I wanted to cover this up. I just went ahead and chose that little image. Okay. Where's my picky tool? All right. How have you guys been? If you're new here, first of all, thank you for coming over, clicking on the page. I have a lot of different playlists, and hopefully if you stick around, there are things you may want to check out. Let me take this off of there. You know, there may be other things that you're interested in. This, I'm going to go ahead and cover up, and yes, I'm going to be using stickers just because I thought these were good because this is outside of the fish bowl. So how about let's just put this funny shark. Wasn't this a meme? I believe that was a meme. Let's put him down like that. She is holding her breath. She's a puffer fish. Or is that called a blowfish? A blowfish. I'm always trying to think outside of the box on like, ooh, what can I use in my glue books? And when I went to the Family Dollar, I saw this and I was like, excuse me? We have to try to make this into a glue book. All right, so here's our little dolphin. There we go. These came out of a calendar, and I love that, but I thought I would have this one because these like jump out of the water, these rays, and I thought I would have this. It has leapt out of the fish pole, and it's coming over here. Now, protect my desktop. So I just sort of chat in these videos, and sometimes I don't chat as much. Sometimes I'm goofy, sometimes I'm not. Listen, as I like to say, we are multi-dimensional people, okay? Now, I'm not afraid to come back into my glue book and add clear packing tape over anything that doesn't really stick or I'm concerned about because I want the images to last in there. All right, so that one for sure is jumping out. And then these two, look at this little one. So cute. I'm going to put that in there. Okay. This one's going to be Well, doesn't really look like he jumped out. And then I thought this fish, it's hard for me to tell if you guys can see. I thought this fish should be coming along as well. It's like, where are you guys going? Let's have it just come straight out like that. Because these guys are like, you're not living in no fishbowl. All right. Then I have some other fun goodies. We are going to put in this shark. It says, have a lovely day. And it is going to be sort of outside. I wish it was facing this way, but I'm going to have him sort of outside the tank. And then I'm going to do a black line across it so it looks like he's really on the inside of this bowl. Because we can have fun. I could have it like that. You see how it maybe its fin is hanging onto the... So maybe... we'll have it like that. Let me go ahead and I'll do a black line across so you guys can see what I'm sort of saying. And then I would come back, I'll come back in here and make a better looking line across, you know what I mean? It'll look better than that. That's cute. All right. Then we're going to put, I like this little one here. Because sometimes these goldfish sort of come up to the top and I can put a little... Now, I sort of need to map it out, I think. So I have all of these. Fishies. Put that one there. We can put that one there, maybe. Let's see. We have some little ones. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. A nice blue one. Maybe there. Just trying to map it out. Okay, we got a shark. We have this one back here. Hold on. Could put that one like that, maybe. Do I have too many fish? That one can go down there. No, I think we're good. And then that one there. What do you guys think? And then we have this one, which could be sort of right there. All right. I'm going to go ahead and glue these in, and I will be right back. That way we can go on to number 2. All right, guys, I hope that you're enjoying the way that looks. I love it. And then I would like to do something over here. You know, there's clouds in the sky here. We could add more to make sure that looks like the sky and add the water right here. We might do that. Here is what I have. And I just added alcohol markers over here just to blend it all together. But I thought we'd add this fish here in the fish tank. Let's put it, should I put it down? Let's put it over here. How about right there? And then there's this really cute starfish, because every tank needs a starfish, right? Put that there. And then I think we have this little one. We could put the little one, put the little one right there maybe. Or maybe I should put it right here. And then, I mean, we could do one more. We could do that one right there. Just to... Then we have a dolphin. How about having it jump out of the water? We also have that one. We could be going towards... We could have that one going that way. How about this one? I think this is a better size. And let's have this one right there. Oh yeah. We can do some little dots. How about that? There we go. How about that? And then little dots to sort of bring it together, which you guys probably can't even see, but I can see. Okay. Then there we go. So that's our page. Let me go ahead and show you guys a little bit up close. I think it's fun. It definitely gets your creative juices flowing. I just added a silver marker here, and I smudged that pen work. I put the pen down, and I really shouldn't have. I should have used a permanent marker, but oh well. There we go. That's fun. Next up, we're going to go to the paper strips. That should be pretty quick. There we go. I mean, it doesn't look great, but it's fun. It's different. There's that gorgeous dolphin. The manta ray, I think. All right, let's go over to number 2. We're going to put down our scraps. I'll go ahead and show you what I picked out for that. And that's really... I could always put one image in front of it when we're done, but we're just going to glue. We're just going to glue, and this page will be done real quick. And then, of course, we've got to trim the page. So I believe I might go ahead and put some paper behind it just to make it fast and easy. So we're going to add our biggest pieces first. This is a piece of contact paper. If you've been around, you've seen me use this before. Now let's do it this way. We could do it this way because you know what? It could help me with not dealing with this crease. So I think I'm going to do that. Let's just go ahead and peel this one off. And I'm sure I set aside way too many papers for the space that we really need. Which that's okay too. All right, let's see if this contact, oh, it is nice and repositioned. So yeah, I'm just going to cover up the prompt. I've been doing that. Okay, there's that one. And we have this one. I'm just putting down the whitest, or the, I'm going to go over this one a little bit. The whitest ones, and then we're going to layer on top other strips. There we go. And then it'll be satisfying to trim all that away. All right, then we have, let's go with a darker one. There's no rhyme or reason. Think of these just as prompts before you get busy. I'm going to go a little bit over this one too. Before you get busy on a craft or an art project or something, this would be something great to do just to get your mind flowing. You know what I mean? All right, let's put in this one. Put in that one right there. And what about You could do this before you journal. You know, sometimes you look at a blank page and you're like, oh no, what am I going to do with this? I think I'm a little bit off. A little bit. Let me just try to make it not so. There we go. You know, sometimes you look at a big blank page and you don't know where you're going to start. But if you started in something like this, you know, it would give your brain a chance to relax, no pressure. You know what I mean, guys? I mean, it definitely has helped me be more creative. Just glue booking alone, not necessarily just this exercise. This is a vintage, from a vintage magazine here. Oh, okay. About, oh, I have some orange. Here we go. Let's cover some of that up. And then we're going to layer even on top of these. You know. And I guess nothing really has to be straight. This paper, that's a little bit big. Oh, I wanted to add. Oh, I have a little bit right there I need to add. Well, that's a lot of glue right there. Oh, goodness. What in the world? Come on. Gotta love it. I'm just sort of getting into the prompt. That's why I'm not very talkative right now. I want that side right there. I think we're for sure crooked, but it's all good. I'm going to cover a little bit of this up. Okay. Let me just have that a little bit. Just do that one like that. Oh my goodness, I have so much glue on the other side. All right. Oh, that is thicker paper and it's just not staying. Listen, paper, you have no choice. You are going to stick. It looks like a mess, doesn't it? All right, look at this. Maybe I will do, that's a lot of orange. You know, you guys, I don't really care for that. Oh, what about this? We have this great map thing right here. I could do that. Hi, buddy. You're a good boy. You're my good boy. Let's put this right here. Rocky is in the room with us in case you can't hear. You're such a good little man. Give me your lammy. Where's Rocky's lammy? Sorry, I know you guys can hear Rocky scratching in this box. Throw that away. All right, let's trim that. Let me bring this out a little bit, maybe. All right. Let's see what it looks like. All right, let's get it closer. That's fun. And of course we could go on and on and on and on with, you know, the, what do you call it? Let's go in. Come back just a little bit. Yeah, we could go on and on with smaller pieces. But what I was thinking, let's pick out a foreground image. Hold on. I have this box and I've been filling it up with different people. We have an astronaut. I really wanted to put gold glitter on there. I mean, I still could. It sort of takes up a lot of space, but let's go through here and see if we can find something not these big. Oh, these big. Oh my goodness, guys, I can't talk. Make it a really interesting person. Oh, this girl. She is feeling all of that, but she does take up a lot of space. We have this girl. We have this weird fella. Look at him. What is happening? I've been holding on to her. She's adorable. She sort of gets lost, though, doesn't she? Ooh, that sort of looks good with her black and white. Oh, and then we have a black and white image. Oh, that might be really cool. I do, you know what? Because of all the colors. Okay, we have her. This is from Breakfast at Tiffany's, I believe. She might be a little bit too small. And then we could maybe have a couple ladies. We have, oh, Doris Day, I love her. Oh, yeah. Elizabeth Taylor. Love Doris Day, oh my goodness. And look, guys, we have Marilyn. Let's pick who we want. I could have all three ladies because I really do like them all. Let's see. I'm thinking Doris could be on her own page. That almost looks like she's standing right there. And Elizabeth Taylor, let's put her back here. How about that, you guys? I forgot that I even had a lot of these because I harvested them last year. Uh-oh. This particular glue stick is just way too... It's like falling apart. What is happening? All right, let's put her right there. Oh, yes. Oh. All right. Oh, goodness. That is just way too chunky. I'm going to throw that one away. And I'll turn the page. And then we'll put Marilyn here. And it looks like she's standing right... Like if this is a sidewalk or something. She's standing right there. And I love Doris Day. Oh my goodness. I almost was going to watch a movie with her in it the other day. And then I really squirreled and started watching something else. And then we can still see a lot of the background. Oh, that is just darling. What do you guys think? Yes. Look at that. Elizabeth Taylor, Marilyn Monroe, and Doris Day. So cute. All right, let's move on to prompt number 3. As a reminder, this is going to be our stain log, okay? So you have to give me creative license and just sort of think outside of the box. We're going to have a good time. I'm just going to put this here, and we're going to start gluing in. Now, some things, they're probably not going to fit, but I will trim it. What I thought I would do is I could just sort of trim around. So what am I talking about? Stain. What kind of stain are you going to get with these hands, y'all? Well, I was thinking of fingernail polish. Ladies, Have you ever made a mess with fingernail polish? Come on, I know you have. What did you spill fingernail polish on, or fingernail polish remover? I've gotten fingernail polish remover accidentally on a wood table. That was not fun at all. I felt so bad. Now, what about chocolate? M&Ms supposedly melt in your mouth, but not in your hands. Do you guys remember that? Not logo. What do you call it? Their tagline? Well, put an M&M in your hand today. What's it going to do? Oh, it's melting. Let's put that one. Cricket. Yeah, please. I mean, that thing is melting. All right, guys. It's a reach. Sports. When you play sports, you can get stains. Think of grass stains. Think of, if you have an injury. Think of all the gross stains you can get with sports. There we go. Okay. Coffee stains. This says Lucky Cup Coffee. I don't know if that's, there we go. Let's put this one right here. Coffee for sure. Now, this one again, creative license. What if, bear with me, if you were to see a real, you don't believe in them, but you see a Sasquatch one day, what kind of stain? What kind of stain are you going to get? I'm talking about the one where you might toot. So that's a stain for sure. Hide and seek champion. Rootin' stain, sorry, in my britches if I came across a landscape painting. I was thinking of this for grass, grass stains. What do you guys think? I said sports, but we're also going to, you guys hear Rocky? He's outside throwing a fit. Well, he's on the back, we call it the doggy-o. He's on his doggy-o barking at all the other dogs, I guess, that he hears. What about an octopus? What kind of stain are you getting from an octopus? Guys, if you catch one off guard, he's going to shoot ink at you. And ink stains. Now, I don't know if octopus ink stains, but we're saying it is. Nobody's going to tell me any different. All right, look at this cutie patootie. We have watermelon. And guys, I have a question. Okay, you see his face? He's a little kid. Look at the size of his hands. Is that a child's hand? Or is that his hands? Or is there somebody behind him? I don't know. That's so weird, right? Anyway, all right. Oh, and for all of you that love looking at my nails, they don't look that great now, but these came from Temu, and I got a whole bunch of them. Oh, I don't know where they're at. All different colors. So the next color I'm putting on is red. These are looking rough right now. Anyway, the next color is red. So look at that. Isn't that cool? If you see them on Temu, absolutely you need to get those. All right, so watermelon. I had to ask Google if watermelon, I couldn't remember, can watermelon stain your clothes? And it was like, yeah, absolutely. But I couldn't remember. Look how cute this is turning out, y'all. Okay, what about, this one, lipstick. I think I was going to put that right here. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Let's go ahead and add, how about kids? Kids can make stains. So I was thinking I could just put it right here. I think I'm going to put this one right there. Pizza sauce, and we have tomatoes. I really like that. But what if I did this? We're doing it. It's happening. So I rarely ever buy white anything because for sure I'm going to be staining it up. And here we got this cute little tomato. And then the word tomato. Heck yeah. So finally I was like, oh, it's a little crooked. It's okay. Finally I was like, I'm going to buy this white shirt. And the stain that I got on it was actually more of like grease, but like from like cooking. And did it ruin it? Yes, it did. I'm like, all right, paint. Paint can stain. So we're just going to say paint is definitely an issue. Let's put that one like this. For food. And we're going to take up all 3 sections. Lots of food stains. Another stain on the front of my shirt. I'm like, what is happening? Why can't I handle this? I got this in Happy Mail. Ice cream could stain, and I'm talking about like the hot fudge and stuff. So this is a Band-Aid. You guys, they make the cutest Band-Aids. And preferably, if you put one in your book, it'll be unused. You guys are like, you are disgusting. Listen, my friend. And then I have room up here for little words. You don't even know. You don't even know what I'm going to be putting in here. All right. Dogs can be messy. Dogs can create stains, y'all. That's cute. What about stains from the Mardi Gras? Can you imagine street sweeping? We're going to cut this word. Can you imagine having to clean up after Mardi Gras? Ugh. No. So we can put Mardi Gras like that. There we go. And along the lines of that, how about weird stains? Now, stay with me, guys. When I was looking for words and images that would make stains, I had the I had the word mattress, and I couldn't do it. W-E-I-R-D. How about a letter in each one of those, maybe? I was like, oh my goodness, I can't put that. Oh, I thought I lost it. Guys, do you ever lose anything while you're sitting at your desk and then you look down? No, I'm not talking about like something like, I'm not talking about something maybe small and tiny and hard to see. I'm just talking about like, say this. It's red, it's white. You drop it and then it's never to be found again. Like, where do these things go? Weird stains for sure. Now, I know I already have paint up there, but I wanted to go ahead and add it here too. Do I want to add that there? Oh, the dog looks like he maybe made that stain. All right, let's just trim this a little bit. This came out of a vintage child's magazine. Some kind of story about the green whale. Do you guys, if you've been here for a while, I've used the green whale story, part of it, the image, in my color glue book. And I also used part of it, I believe, in my vintage glue book. Yay. So that image, that page really helped me out. All right. Yeah, that looks good. We're going to put that right there. And if I still need some, we'll see what we have left. Okay, there's the paint. Got that paint can. All right, paint can. Yeah, paint can. Guys, toilet stains. I told you. I told you I'm not playing. There we go. But what about birds? You guys, they're poop stains. I know some of these are a reach. There we go. And then I just need this one here. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, please make sure to hit that like button, the subscribe button, and also hit that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Also, would you like to spend your hype button on me? I would greatly appreciate it. I'm going to show you this one up close. Yeah, I still have a little bit of room. We can always come back to this. So let me show you our stain page. Yes, do you agree? Are you good with it? Do you feel comfortable? I should have pulled that mattress word out. If I do need to pull the mattress word out, I don't know where it's at, honestly. Let me know. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.